Hello, welcome to this lesson where we are looking at a revision on circle theorem. Like I did indicate that I have taught this topic, like I've presented all the theorems. Now I want to look at just how do we consider or how do we handle questions that involve a combination of all those theorems. I think that is what we want to do. So my request to you is that if you're not familiar with these circle theorems or properties, please, before you come to this video, go and watch the previous 4 videos that I presented. Then you can come with me. And even as I'm going to go through with you these questions, I would request that you look at them, you solve, even before we start doing them together. You go through them alone, then you should be able to find the answers. Then even as I'll be taking the questions, you also be comparing with what you did. Just in case I make a mistake, you'll be able to see that, okay, that is a mistake there. That is possible. You know, man is susceptible to errors. All right. So, just like I indicated, this question came in 2004, paper 1. That is ECZ. This one was in 2020, paper 1, GCE. This one was in 2002, paper 1. This one, I just got it from this textbook. Okay, this one, got it from this textbook. So, let's see. So now, in the exam, the way these questions are brought, they'll give you some kind of an explanation. This angle is equal to that, but I do not have enough space to do those writings, so I'll be able to explain what is involved. Okay, so let's begin. Starting from here, as we can see, this is the center here. So if this is the center, then LN is the diameter. LN is the diameter. That is very important. That is very, very important for us to know. Just like I did request is that please, if you are not familiar with these theorems that we're going to talk about, go back to those videos that I presented, then you can come, okay? Because here I'll keep referring to things that I presented in the previous lessons. Okay, so this is the diameter. And if this is the diameter, then we should know what we are talking about. We should know which angle. Okay, so let's go to, I want sometimes, and I even encourage pupils or students to make sure that even before they begin to solve, they solve the angles that are involved. It's even better you can work them out as many as you can manage with the information that is given. It is easier like that. But if you do not have that kind of time, you can concentrate on the questions that have been asked. But for me, allow me to, even before I go through the questions, let me use the information that I have to work these questions out. Okay. So I'm going to say that this is the angle at the center here. You remember the first theorem that we dealt with? I'll keep writing and rubbing using the space that is available. This is if this is the center, okay? I'm looking at the first one, which is 70, okay? Then the angle on the circumference is coming from this same point. It goes up to there, then we have another angle. So this is the angle at the center, and then this is the angle, the circumference. So meaning this angle here is twice the angle at the center. I'm referring to the theorems. So this is going to be 35. Very good. Are we there? Are we there that this is 35? And I want to take you back to some theorem also. So if I say this is 35 here, if I say this is 35, what is this angle going to be? Sorry. What is this angle here going to be? This angle here. what is it going to be? This angle is also going to be 35. These are angles, what did we say? Angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment, we said they are equal. That was our second or third theorem that we looked at. So which other angle is 35? This angle is 35 here. Please, this angle is 35. Okay? Are we there? We proceed. So then, you remember we said the angle in the semicircle is what? The angle in the semicircle, if this is the center, we said the angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. So if this whole angle here is 90 degrees, this whole angle here, this whole angle is 90 degrees, then we already have 35. So what is this angle going to be here? What is this angle going to be? You subtract this one from 35. What do you get? What do we get? What do we get? Okay? 55, am I right? So this angle here is 55. This one. This is 55. Okay? So, do we have, please follow me, do we have an angle? I said for me, my job, I just want to work out these angles even before I look at what they're asking us to do. Besides, I'm just trying to help you revise, okay? So, if you look at this one, okay, we have found this one, so we can proceed. I said I'm using the information that is available. So, also let's look at this one. Let's look at this circle. We look at this circle, and I want to take this one, and I want to say I've got 35 here, which is this 35 which I got. Oh, sorry, 55. Where I have 55. Okay? Then, again, I have got this other angle here. This angle also must be 55. Angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. So look at where 55 is coming from. It's here, isn't it? So this is telling us that also this angle is what? 55. This angle here is 55. Okay? So I can proceed. To, if this angle here is 55, then we can proceed. Which other angle can we easily find? Here? Okay. So, we proceed. Remember, we have the first circle, which is, this is here we have 70, isn't it? So we can still use this same information to get, okay, we can still use this same information to get which one? To get this, this is also going to be 55, since this is 55. We are saying this, you remember that concept which I explained. This is the angle at the center, so this is the radius. So if this is 55, even this whole angle here is what? 55. But you should be able to remember that if this angle here is 55, this whole angle is 55. Okay? Then it's also the same concept here. This is the center. We have the radius and the radius this side. So even this other angle also, it's 35. Okay? This other angle here is what? It's 35. Are we together? So we know that this whole angle here is 90. It's 90 because we have the diameter. This whole angle is 90. Okay? So what do they want? Let's see what the questions are asking us to work out. Let's see what the questions are asking us before we proceed. Then, I have this information that is given here. So if this angle here is 35, remember, if this angle here is 35, I'm given that this angle is 35, isn't it? So I can also, because of these two bars, this is telling us this is an isosceles triangle, isn't it? So if this is 35, it means that this angle also here is what? This smaller one here, it's 35. Why? Because of this one, we are being told that this is an isosceles triangle. So the base angles are equal. Okay? So this same thing again, if I can use this same one from this point, if this is 35, this is also going to take us back to this one. It will be 35 because this and that. Angles in the same what? Angles in the same segment. Okay? So it will still also be telling us that this, from this point, you've seen? So, which angles now are we remaining with? Which angles are we remaining with? Which angles are we remaining with? Only this one. How do we find this angle? How do we find this one here? Okay? How do we find this one here? How do we find this one? That's the angle that we want. This angle is equal to which one? This angle, it is equal to this smaller angle here because the angle is in the same segment. Okay? So this whole angle here is, this whole angle here is what? This whole angle is 90 degrees, isn't it? So this and this one also must give us 90 degrees. So this is 55 also. This is also 55 here. Okay? This one also here it's 55. So if you want to find this smaller angle here, you are going to subtract this 35 from 55. I'm sure to give you 20. Yes, this smaller part here. Because you need to add this and this plus this 20 to get the whole angle, which is 90. So I'm just trying to help you do those things. Basically, I think you've gotten the concept. So now we can come and answer our questions. KMN. K. Am I right? KMN. KMN. What are we getting? 55. KMN. It's 55. KLM. 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 It's here we have this whole angle. So I was saying if this is 55, this is also 55 here. So this is going to be 110. Okay? This is equal. Remember also this 55 here, I mean this angle here which is 110, when we add it with this 70 here, these are where we just look at it like this. Okay? Where we look at it like this. This angle and that one, they add up 180. Okay? So this is that. Then KNM. 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 So we need to add these two. What are we going to get? We'll get 70 degrees. I hope we have gotten my explanation on the first one. So we proceed. We proceed. So 2020 GCE, this one, okay? We have the center here, and this angle is given. How do we proceed? How do we proceed? Now remember, I have always been advising you that for me, even before we continue to look at all these questions, I want to first of all use the information that is given. When I get stuck, I can look at the questions, okay? Then I'll continue. So this is the angle, the circumference, and we are saying this angle, it's twice this angle. So to get this angle here, remember, to get this angle here, I'm going to say the angle at the center, remember, so it is going to be 47 multiplied by 2. I'm going to get 14. 1, this, okay, this is going to give me what? 94. So this angle here is 94. Am I right? I said you should have solved this before me so that we are comparing. Alright? So we proceed. Now I want to look at a cyclic quadrilateral where I'm going to look at this. Okay, now I'm looking at this question here. Take note, I'm looking at this question here, this angle here. Remember we said if this angle is this angle and this one, opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. So this angle and this one, they should add up to 180. So what are we saying? 47 and this angle here, 47 and this angle, they should add up to what? 180. I hope you're following me. So we're going to say 180 minus 47. What do I get? This is going to be 3. 7 minus, am I right? Okay, this is what I'm going to get here. So, meaning this angle here, take note, this angle here, this angle, this one, it is what? 133 degrees. Okay? I hope you are following me. So I said I will work with what I have. Okay? I said I'll work with what I have. Then I'll proceed and say, I want to find this smaller angle here, which is CDB. CDB with this smaller one here. So we have this case. This is 28, and this is 133. So what are we supposed to do to find this smaller angle here? We are going to add we know that these three angles add up to 180 angles in a triangle. So to get what we do not know here, we can say which is x 133 plus 28, which is this one, is equals to 180. So x, which is what we are looking for, is equals to 180 minus 133 plus 20. Okay? So 180 minus, let's add this one. What do we get? 28 here. We get 28. This is 11. This is what? 61. Okay. So we have, this is what we are supposed to subtract. Please, I hope you're following me. What are we getting here? We're going to get 9 here, 7, 1. So this small angle here, is supposed to be 19 degrees. I hope you are following me. This small angle is supposed to be equals to 19 degrees. All right. Then I'll proceed. I'm going to proceed. What are we saying? We have this. I said I'm using the information that we are given. What did we get here? At the center, we got this as 94. Remember, this is the radius and this is the radius. So which is the same as this angle is equal to this one. So we need to subtract this one from 180. We subtract this one from 180. What do we get? Okay. What do we get? We're going to get, is it 86? I think should be 86. Okay, so we say 6 here. What are we remaining with? We're remaining with 17. 17, we get 86. Okay, so our 86 is the sum of these two angles. So we need to divide by 2 so that we get each of these angles. What do we get? 4, 3. 4, 3. Okay? So I don't know if there's still an angle that we can find here using this information. Okay? Okay, let's see if we can find BOD. BOD. The first one, which is very simple, it's 94. Please, I hope you are following me and my calculations are correct. Okay? Then OBD. 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 It's this one. OBD. What did we get? 43. BDC. 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 Which is this one. What did we get? 19. That is what I'm finding. Please, I hope you are following, and I'm doing the correct thing. So we proceed. We go to the 2002 question. Okay. I told you that, like this one, you should have your answers in advance. You should have your answers there in advance. Okay. You should have your answers there in advance. Okay. So what are we saying? I did mention that I try by all means to work with the information that I have, that I'm given. The information that is there, that is what we are supposed to use. So if this question is the way I got it, then let's proceed. Okay, so this 20, even this one is 20, because these are supposed to be what? Angles in the same segment. Okay, are we together? Then here, if this one is the diameter, then we should know that this angle in a semicircle here is 90 degrees. Okay, that's what we are supposed to know. Are we together? Then also look at this angle. This angle is 20, so even this one here is 20. Why? The angles in the alternate segment. So even this one here is what? It's 20. All right. So, what questions do they want me to find? And in this case, if we need to find which angle, this one here, it means now we are going to add, this is 90 already here, 20, I said I'm using the information that is given. So 20, so in other words, if this is 90, this 20 and this angle here must also give us what? 90, isn't it? So this angle is 70, so that 3 angles on a straight line add up to 180. Are we together? Yes. Then again, after we have found that this is 70, we have found this is 70, yes. We can look at the alternate angle, the angle in the alternate segment. So the angle in the alternate segment, which is also 70, it's this one. This is the 70. Okay? So now, what other angle can we find? This, okay. Before we proceed, let's first see if there will be any other angle which we didn't tackle. We'll come and think of the words TCE, okay, our C, please, I must emphasize, this C is both for this circle and this one. So TCE, they always start with something very simple. Our TCE, it's 20. E, where's our E? Our E is here. ET, ETC. That was the second one that we got. What did we say? 90. ETC, 90. So it's the rules that just, then ETB. ETB. Which one are they talking about? ETB. It's this angle here. So what is this angle? 90 plus 70. 90 plus 70, because we have 90 here and 70. So what do you get? 160. 160. Okay. I'm done with the third one. 2002 paper 1. I'm done with this one. So now I'm going to the last one. Okay. So let's see. We work with the information again that is given here. That's very important. So we have the diameter here. Are we together? So this is also 47 angles in the same segment. Okay. This whole angle here is 90 degrees. Are we together? That is what we are supposed to know. this whole angle here is 90 degrees. So, please, if this whole angle here is 90 degrees, then it means this angle, I'm taking a triangle like this. This angle is 90 degrees, then this one is 24. So what is this angle here? And which is this angle? I'm referring to this whole angle here. But maybe before I come there, let me deal with this triangle here. This triangle, where we have 90, okay? The triangle that I'm dealing with is A, B, C, this triangle. Okay, I want to find the size of this angle here, the size of this angle. So I'm saying this is 90. So these two angles also should give us 90. So I'm sure this is 43. 43. So when we add this, must give us what? Are they giving us 90? I think so. Then I come back to the bigger triangle now. The bigger triangle where we have, this is 90, the bigger triangle, which is what? A, B, D. Now, here we have 90 degrees, and what do we have here? Here I have said already this part we got 43. Then this one, it's so now, these angles, these ones, they should give us what? 90. This angle and this one, they should give us 90. So I want to find the whole angle here. Okay, so meaning, are we together? So we are going to say, we already have 90. So this 90, I've subtracted it from 180. I'm remaining with the other 90. So we have 90 minus 24 plus, or minus also, if we do it that way, or I can say plus 43. I put this in brackets. 90, what do I get here? Minus 67. Minus 67. 67 here. What are we getting? 3. Okay. We're getting 23. So what does this tell us? This part here is 23. Okay. This part here is 23. Yes. That is 23. And if this is 23, you should know that from the principle of angles in the same segment, this is 23. Then also, this one here is 23. This is 23. Okay? If this is 23, we are saying the whole angle here should add up to 90. Then this one is what? This one is 67. This is 67. I think I've done what is supposed to be done here. The rest of this, if you need this one, you subtract this one from 180. This one you also, so let me come to the questions. A, B, C. A, B, C. The first one was very simple. It's 90 degrees. Here. First one is 90 degrees, like I told you. Why? This is the diameter. So we say the angle in the semicircle is what? 90 degrees. And that is what we got there. So we go on. EAC. 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 It's clear there. 23. EAC. 23. Then CBE. 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 As you can see, CBE is what? Also 23. CBE is 23. Okay? That is what I thought I could present this day, the 21st of January 2020. 21. Okay? Yes. Yesterday, the new president of America was sworn into office. Joe Biden. We wish him well. So let me give you the exercise as our tradition. Thank you. Okay, so these questions have been drawn from different past papers. For Examination Council of Zambia, Mathematics, Syllabus D, both paper 1 and 2. So make sure that you do all those questions just for practice, okay? Those of you that submit the work, you can submit just the answers for the first 2 questions, that's all. All right. Thank you so much. Until next time. There is another lesson that I'm going to present also for revisions just. All right. Thank you.